Hello everyone, it's Machu. I've been using the Honor Magic 6 Pro as my personal smartphone for the past few weeks. We've already made a video about the smartphone, but in this video, I want to show you some discoveries not about the 6 Pro, but rather about MagicOS 8, which has some not to be underestimated features. So, if you have an Honor smartphone, if you want to get one, or if you're just curious, this video is for you. The first feature is Magic Portal. This functionality allows you to obtain information and create intelligent actions just by performing a touch and a slide. By default, it is not activated. So, you have to go to the settings to enable it. The thing to remember is that you still have to accept giving access to your content, such as SMS, MMS, audio and video to Honor, without really knowing what is done with it. In short, you just have to trust the manufacturers. But if you agree with that, you can activate the option. The next step will be to customize this famous Magic Portal according to your desires and needs. Depending on the applications you have on your phone, it will offer you a list of applications compatible with this famous portal. So, you make your selection, as I said, according to your choices and needs. For example, I see that there is eBay, which is good, but I would have preferred Amazon. I also don't see Google Keep or even DS Note, which is the equivalent of note-taking on Synology NAS that I use daily. So, how does all this work? My first example is to take an image in the gallery. Be careful, you must use the Honor Gallery. If like me you are used to using other alternatives like Google Photos, it will not work. This is moreover one of the negative points. You will have to change your habits if you do not use Honor applications, but depending on the benefit and effort balance you have to make, it may be worth it. What I'm going to do is press on the photo and do either a slide to the left or a slide to the right. And there, you see the band of the Magic Portal that activates with the selection of the applications I have chosen. Here, let's say I'm going to launch a search on my figurines. It's perfect. They were given to me for my birthday and I'm going to see how much they cost to know the value I had in the eyes of the people who gave me these gifts. As you can see, instantly, it launches Google Lens in a small window, which means that I have the information I want while staying in the gallery application. Then, I can decide to enlarge the window or even switch completely to Google Lens if I no longer need to stay in the gallery. It's pretty cool, isn't it? One of the good things is that when you activate the option, you have a tutorial on the use of Magic Portal. This will allow me to show you the function with text that allows you to send it to the Honor note-taking application. Practical when you want to extract information or important passages from a document while continuing to stay in front of your document. Once again, it's a shame that it doesn't support other applications, but we can understand the manufacturer's strategy. The first is that it is difficult to integrate each note-taking application to meet the needs of each user. The simplest and most effective is to limit to its application. The other point is to push you to use more and more of their applications, so that you can no longer do without these features. This way, they ensure that you will no longer want to go to the competition. It's an intelligent strategy when you put yourself in their place. One of the uses that I find very practical is to use an address. Here is one in my browser. This address is for Laval Virtual, a show specialized in VR. I'm going to create content there in the next few days for the channel. We select it and we slide it, and drop it on maps and it directly launches the navigation to this route. Once again, I regret that Waze is not offered. Especially since in this example, we start from the Chrome browser and launch a request to a navigation application that is not provided by Honor. It would have been nice to offer the main alternatives. Waze is for me the best application to manage all the part concerning road traffic and danger alerts. I practically don't use it anymore, but I still tested the eBay application. I thought that by taking a picture of a product and sliding it, well, it could tell me if there are other products for sale on the platform, but it didn't work. It tells me a server error. So, did I not understand something? Tell me in comment if you have the answer. The other functionality on MagicOS 8 is a folder that is a suggestion by artificial intelligence. I'm not going to lie to you, I find the name exaggerated. For me, it's rather a suggestion based on the last applications you have used. I don't see much artificial intelligence there. But if you are the type to regularly open applications, like me who has his eyes riveted on the subscriber counter, I very regularly open YouTube Studio. I take the opportunity to invite you to join us if it is not already done. It will allow me to see this number increase. I would also like it to increase much faster. Joke aside, if this folder is well positioned, it is a proposal that can prove to be practical to find the applications that you use very regularly and which are not quickly accessible. By default, it only presents 4. I found that few, but it's true that when we finally think about using our brain, we remember that we can enlarge it and have twice as much. It becomes much better. In short, if you turn on 4 or 8 applications in the day, because even if we have a lot of applications installed, we use few every day, so it's an interesting proposal especially for minimalism fans. Another feature that is currently exclusive to the 6 Pro is the Magic Capsule that Apple popularized with the Dynamic Island. Fun fact, during my briefing with Honor, they kindly reminded us that they had already invented this type of function before Apple. But that's not what really interests us here. Once I said that you immediately see what the Magic Capsule is. This allows you to house certain applications around the front cameras. For example, I use YouTube Music and I can access the command without having to return to the application. Same for YouTube. If you are premium like me, you can let the video run in the background and access the command from the Magic Capsule. You can run a timer and combine certain applications like the timer and YouTube or YouTube Music. Too bad, no way to do it with YouTube Music and YouTube to alternate if needed. On the other hand, I did tests with a radio application and it worked with another player. This reminds me that when I saw Dynamic Island, I found the animation very nice, but I did not find the incredible utility. Now that it's on Android, I can change my mind and congratulate Honor for implementing it on the Magic 6 Pro. With the translation, I prefer to specify it, but it's a joke. The Magic Capsule is both practical and more satisfying than going into the notification center to manage the commands. Here you press and access the desired actions. Another idea, MagicOS 8 has smart folders. This is again a good proposal. Here are some examples. You have the gallery that allows you to quickly open the last photo or video. In the camera folder, you can open directly in selfie mode, in video mode, and you even have the multi-video mode, which can be useful for a content creator like me. You also have YouTube, which will allow you to open your subscription thread, your searches or your shorts directly. YouTube Music to open your downloaded playlist or do a search. In short, you have plenty of buttons that optimize your experience on the smartphone. Where you have to do 2 or 3 gestures or make long presses on competing smartphones, it can be done in one gesture on MagicOS 8. This is the point that I find very interesting here. The other feature that I will show you is on the lock screen. Once again, this will remind you of something. As they say, good ideas are made to be copied. In the home screen and style menu, which is available in the settings, you go to the sleep section and you can decide to activate a screen that will transform this smartphone into a kind of intelligent alarm clock. Once the smartphone is turned into landscape mode, it will display the time. This also looks a bit like what Lenovo did with the smart clock product that I presented to you on the channel. I will put the sheet if you want to go see. Unfortunately, we cannot customize the display, but there are a few different themes. I like, for example, the one that indicates the weather or this one, which is rather nice. Moreover, we could have believed that this function is activated only when the smartphone is charging. Not at all. You just have to put the phone on something that holds it in landscape mode and you will have this functionality that activates. These are some of the features that I wanted to share with you about MagicOS 8 and Magic Capsule, which is currently only available on the Honor Magic 6 Pro at the time I'm recording this video. What is certain is that the phone is really one of the best smartphones of the year. Do not hesitate to tell me what you think in the comments. And if you haven't seen it, don't hesitate to watch our hands-on, which will give you other information. Also, don't hesitate to join us on the social networks that are displayed. Discord too, an invitation awaits you at the bottom in the description if you want to join me and the community, which is very nice. I say see you soon for a next video and stay connected. Bye bye everyone.